National organizer of the All Ireland General Fisheries Federation, Ratna Gamage, notes that state intervention is necessary to resolve the Indo-Lankan fisheries issue. He made this statement during a media briefing held in Galle today.
Our fishermen from the northern province are faced with a pathetic situation. Many of our fishermen were arrested by the Indian government. Another problem is the number of discussions that are taking place between these ministers. A statement has been made that the government released the Indian fishermen to express their joy for inviting us to the swearing-in ceremony of Prime Minister Modi. What is the meaning of this? It is not the releasing of fishermen. We are not talking about trying to please these leaders by playing with the lives of these fishermen. We need diplomatic intervention.
Views were expressed upon the fisheries subsidy as well.
They are saying that the Ministry of Fisheries will stop providing us with the subsidy. What is this government trying to do? They are trying to provide the subsidy once a year. How can the government, which is unable to provide this on a monthly basis, hand it over once a year? The government will have to spend 4 billion rupees annually for this purpose. However, they have not made this allocation to the Ministry of Fisheries.
The 18th annual conference of the Indian Ocean Tuna Commission will be held from the 1st to the 5th of next month in Colombo. The IOTC is an intergovernmental organization responsible for the management of tuna and tuna-like species in the Indian Ocean. Minister of Fisheries Dr. Rajitha Senaratne expressed the following views with regard to the conference in a press briefing held yesterday.
Sri Lanka is the largest provider of non-deep freezed fresh tuna in the world. Therefore, it is important that we partake in the discussion that will be made in the IOTC in order to take our fishing industry forward. Our involvement in the Indian Ocean Tuna Commission has reduced. There was no representative from our country from 2007 to 2010. As a result, many allegations were leveled against us, and for which we were not able to respond due to the lack of a representative. But from 2010, we have been actively involved.
During the media briefing, a journalist questioned the Minister on Indian foreign policies.
Indian foreign policies do not change from government to government like our country. Like the Ministry of External Affairs, they have one foreign policy. If they do attempt to make a change in their policy, they convene a roundtable discussion with the main political parties and arrive at a common agreement. There are instances which this has happened and they continue to carry out this policy. However, the manner in which they carry out this policy is questionable. We need to wait and see whether Prime Minister Modi would adopt a harder stance or a softer one, and we need to see how this stance differs from Prime Minister Manmohan Singh.
මන්මෝහන් සිංහ ඇමතිවරයාට වඩා hard soft කියන එක විතරයි. අද ඒ වගේ ද කියන එක විතරයි.